Alright guys, welcome back to episode 21 of
22,
Controversial
22.
22.
Conversation. Fuck. I asked you guys as well. That's shameful.
Yeah, and I told
He
you.
said
Alright.
22.
I mean, it's not as bad as Shreyas' intros.
Alright. Let's
At
get to
least-
the point.
No,
Let's
it's
get to the
pretty bad.
point. Let's
It's
get
pretty
to the
bad.
point. Let's get to the point.
Right.
Episode 22.
So let's get right to the point.
Yeah, just start off with it.
Yeah, so like obviously let's talk about the big topic nowadays. The whole Reddit versus Wall Street thing.
Um,
So
what are your opinions
So,
on
like,
Rahul?
Wait, assuming people don't know about it, just
let's assume people don't know
Why
about
don't
it.
people
So
know
basically,
about it?
because not everybody is financially literate. Even I wasn't financially literate until like this last week.
I don't think you still are financially literate. Knowing a bit about the stock market doesn't make you
knowing about the
financially
Reddit GameStop thing doesn't really make you
doesn't really
financial.
make you financially literate. So
Yeah, but
you're financially more literate
I am
than
somewhat
you are.
financially. Yes, that's a better way of putting it.
Okay.
But anyway, so basically what happened is not even last week actually, a couple of days back. So obviously everyone knows about GameStop. So what happened is Wall Street brokers start short selling GameStop. So what short selling means is that they basically bet on the stocks of GameStop like becoming less as time goes on. Okay, so then Redditors decided, I don't know why Redditors decided to combat Wall Street, but then they started pumping in money to GameStop. The stock like skyrocketed. Like I think it's like 1,500%.
I think it's
Something like that.
8,000% of the past six months.
Yeah,
Massive.
exactly. So it is a huge thing, and the brokers they lost almost $70 billion.
It's
So
because a
I'm
couple
pretty sure like
editors didn't like
yeah,
what is happening.
it's like it's just so. I mean, normally like when people talk about the stock market, they talk about it's like a monolith. It controls all economy, that kind of bullshit. But then a couple of Redditors just decided to fuck around, and the entire thing is just collapsing on itself.
I think some people need to know the origin of this. It's not really just a bunch of redditors who decided one fine day that let's suddenly buy GME stocks. There was a certain man known as Keith Gill on Reddit, known as u/deep fucking value. The guy's a visionary. Okay, the guy is a visionary. He kind of was the kingpin behind the operation, and along the way he has also made himself a few $1,000,000. I think precisely about $18 million to be precise.
No, he actually made more. So here's the thing. So I think he invested in GameStop like a year ago,
Yeah, in late 2019.
if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Yeah. So he invested in GameStop like a year ago. Now he's getting all the returns. So he literally made over 60 million. Okay. And then the hedge fund companies, like they pulled some scammy shit and the stocks fell for a bit. And that time he lost 26 million. But he still has what? 30, 40 million in his, just waiting for him.
Yeah, I think what they pulled was that they stopped. They kind of, I don't know what they did, but the brokerages stopped selling GME stocks, right?
Yeah, they stopped selling GME stocks. And yeah, so basically what happened is, so there's this app called Robinhood, which allows you to buy and sell stocks. So they basically prevented people from buying more stocks. They just allowed them to sell. So if you sell, then the stock price will start dropping.
Yeah.
Thanks for the input, Rahul.
No, I was going to say, like, the thing with GameStop is it was probably going to be obsolete anyway. Because nobody buys
exactly.
or rents like CD physical copies of games anyway. It's all online. Like the PlayStation Store has almost everything, and you saw that the whole Xbox Game Pass thing. So
It's
like for
pretty
ten
legit.
pounds, you get
Yeah.
almost a shit ton of games, all like the
If
classics and everything.
if you're not on Xbox Game Pass, I don't know what you're doing right now. I think it's 50% off right now. They don't sponsor us, but go get it.
It's like
It's an amazing deal.
it's really really cheap also
Yeah,
almost all the time.
it's $50
Uh,
for 3 months, I think.
Yeah,
yeah,
so the fact
exactly.
that it was going downhill completely, and now people are just like, oh, fucking GameStop is sitting like on top with, I know, Tesla and the other companies.
See, all that's
Pretty
true,
much.
but I don't know how much it benefits GameStop directly. Like, for GameStop, what does this mean? It's a completely different story, right?
I mean, for that you'd have
I
to be
think
financially literate like Shreyas.
Yeah, I'm not really
So,
sure what happens here after this, right? All I know is a bunch of
yeah.
people put their
So
money together.
I think yeah, I think like it wasn't really to benefit GameStop. It was more like to say a big fuck you to investors, Wall Street bankers, and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
forget the motivation.
Because, like you said, nothing's gonna happen to GameStop.
Yeah, exactly. Forget the
So
motivation.
their
What's
stocks are
gonna be
gonna
the
fall again once the meme dies out. The stocks are gonna fall again. It's gonna bankrupt a little later than usual. Still gonna get bankrupt though.
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, it doesn't have any positive fallouts for GameStop, right?
Yeah.
And that's pretty sad because,
So the entire thing was just like I'm pretty sure it was just orchestrated to like fuck over Wall Street brokers.
I mean, fair enough. If that's some prejudice you hold in your lifetime, go for it.
speaking
And
of
it's
that,
working. So
uh, can we move on to the next interesting?
yes. Yes. Speaking
Yeah.
of,
So, speaking of, moving on to another important topic, activists they strike once again. MYNTRA.com was forced to change its logo, or did they change the logo?
I don't think they've changed it yet. Not officially, at
No, I
least.
think I think I
yeah,
saw. I feel like
I think
it's
the people just
an
complained about
updated
the
one.
logo. Oh yeah, it is
Oh,
changed. It's changed like very little. So
what's like?
originally it was like
What is the difference though? Where's the new one? It's still a.
it's a very very small difference. I'll just put it over here so you guys can
No,
see.
it still is an M.
It's an
It's
M.
no
The
what's the
only
difference? Oh my god, they just changed
so
the intersection thing.
Yep, it's literally
yeah.
just been. Bro probably did that in MS Paint.
And you
Reminds me
could
of the Venn
literally just
diagrams
do it
and
in
shit.
MSP.
No, but the whole point is, why are they looking into this when they could be battling other issues?
See,
What
Yeah,
is
so
it gonna
that's
do?
the thing.
that's the issue with today's world.
That's the issue with activists nowadays.
That's the issue with everyone nowadays.
So
You could be off doing a lot of better stuff, but why not make GameStop go bankrupt a few days later? You could be.
So
It's
apparently,
just an assumption.
apparently it was insulting and offensive to women. The letter M. They couldn't
yes,
handle it.
the reasoning they gave was that the old logo looks like a woman spreading her legs.
See, that's
Uh,
pretty
So
sad
what
because
are you gonna skip the letter
which
M in the alphabet?
no.
yeah, I guess
It makes no
just
sense.
just cancel the whole alphabet at this
If you're
point.
buying your clothes from Myntra, you're not gonna see a woman spreading her legs anytime soon. So I mean, take a look at it while you can.
It's an unnecessary shot at Minter. Minter is pretty
Uh,
decent actually.
See, I didn't. You just proved my point here. I don't even have to elaborate. Myntra is pretty decent. When's the last time I heard that?
I mean, what do you have against Mintra?
What do you have for
Are you
Myntra?
also offended by the letter M logo?
I'm offended by what Myntra stands for.
he was the activist that messaged them, forced them
You
to change
might.
the logo.
Seems that way. No, but
But like getting back to it, so people say it looks like a woman spreading her legs, which I can kind of see if like
You
I
squint your
spent a
eyes.
lot of attention on it.
if you go
Yeah,
looking
exactly.
for it, you find it. I don't think anyone
Yeah,
can look at
and
that and think, "Oh, what the fuck is this?"
It's like finding
that's one
animals
thing.
in clouds.
And that's one
Exactly,
thing. So
exactly.
I don't see why that's offensive. Like it's not saying that if you buy Mintra's clothes, you're gonna see women spreading their legs,
Which again,
anything like
I
that.
I mean,
reiterate, you
look,
will not.
people find different things offensive. I could look at her face, the woman who complained, I could say her face offends me. That doesn't mean she's gonna go and get plastic surgery done to like to please me.
On MS Paint.
Or MS Paint, yeah. No, see, the question is, at what point do like companies stop caring about petty things like this? It's not even it's baseless. I don't think it's that big of an issue for them to actually go and change the logo.
It probably took an intern maybe a minute to do it. I don't think why we should. I don't see
Yeah, but
why
you're
we should be
changing an
doing
entire company's branding. It's not just about making a logo.
Holy shit.
There's some like other things that other companies have done.
Yeah, that's
So
kind of a bet would have more relevance than Mintra issue. It's just the trigger here. Uh,
right,
True.
so the thing is like I don't remember which company. I think this was Xbox. I don't remember. No, it was Ubisoft.
Yeah.
So Ubisoft like posted an image of some woman-only tournament or something like that. But every time they mention woman, she replaced the E with an X. It was like Womaxen, something like that.
I mean, you'd think that feminists, the pseudo feminists would like that.
So that's one thing. Because what does changing it to X even do? Like woman is still woman.
I mean, you've seen the
If
memes,
you're
right?
gonna talk about
Feminists, when they see that woman ends with men, I mean, woman ends with man, then they just
both
change
are
the whole
yeah,
true.
fucking word.
exactly. That's exactly my point. So why do companies? I feel like one part of it is definitely like the companies are encouraging it or something like that. Because
Encouraging what?
a person like I don't encouraging like the fake wokeness. So like for example, this Mintra logo,
Hmm.
literally nobody would have given a shit about it. I'm pretty sure the people who complained are like 3, 4 people max, right?
Okay,
But
so
then they still
this is what
change
they
their
say.
logo.
I'll read out what they've said about it, okay? So they say that the logo is obscene to eyes of any person of normal prudence, and the portrayal of a woman and her private part as an object of lust would corrupt the minds of viewers and even excite them. This would lead to further victimization of women in our society because of
I
this
feel
logo.
I feel like if people get horny over the Mintra logo, they need a different kind of help.
I agree.
They need the old Tommy shotgun.
And the person who thinks of this in that way also needs help. It's not just the people that get excited by an M.
Nem?
Yeah.
Oh, an M.
An M.
Yeah.
The Mintra's M. What is the? I don't really know, man. It. I'm not even surprised though at this point. Like when I see stories like this.
You see, the Mintra M had nothing wrong with it to begin with. It was probably a logo that was drawn up in a meeting in about 30 seconds. That's how those meetings go,
Yeah.
right? They would have come in like on the second or third day and said, okay, we have this new fashion company. What are we
Yeah.
going to have as a logo? And some really creative intern said, okay, a company starts with them. Why not make the
Let's
logo
put
an
it
M?
Yeah.
And who knew
I'm
that intern would have such a hard time today because
Repercussions.
of
Some poor guy probably got fired for
Yeah,
it.
there's some poor graphic designer who probably made a lot of money off of this, and now he's just fucking thrown into the dungeon. Yeah,
All
there's more
because some
important issues
random
on this
dude.
planet, man.
there's plenty of issues.
Child labor is one.
See, that's one more thing. So like uh, on Twitter, especially, there's a lot of feminists that make complete issues out of non-issues. So like this one dude, I think yeah, he was some NASA scientist or something like that. So he won an award. I don't remember for what, and he wore some Hawaiian shirt. Okay, to the award. So and people on Twitter started like trying to cancel him for cultural appropriation or something like that.
Because
So
he
I'm
wore a
pretty sure
Hawaiian
that guy,
shirt.
Yeah, because he wore a Hawaiian shirt. You know, the normal beach shirts you find at like literally any beach store. He wore that. People got mad over it. I think he attempted suicide because of that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so people
What?
get mad over like the worst things. He survived,
It's not really just the
thankfully.
feminists, it's just that Twitter is such a place. It's
Yeah,
possibly
exactly.
the
Twitter in
most
general.
toxic community on the planet at this point. Um, there's not much you can do in Twitter without being harassed or wanting to end your life at some point.
I wonder
Going
what
to
is in his
Twitter.
letter. He left a note. What is in the note? The Hawaiian guy.
No, I'm pretty sure like he was getting bullied and all that stuff. So normal cyberbullying, I'm being bullied, or whatever's in the cyberbullying suicide letter.
I don't think that's how suicide letters go. I'm being bullied.
Yeah.
I don't know,
It's
man.
mostly a letter for their parents, like, to tell them they love
It's
them and
probably
shit.
some emotional shit, bro. I'm being
Not going to
bullied.
justify their death.
Maybe he wrote, "I'm being bullied in a very emotional way." You never know.
Yeah, fucking
Well, I'm
teardrop
being
emoji.
bullied with my heart will go on in the background. It's one of those musical cards, yeah? You open them and you see the suicide note inside. That would be a good idea. Suicide with music.
Uh, if you had to commit suicide, what would your music track be?
Yeah, do that. Uh,
What would it be? What would the ideal suicide track be?
depends on what
I
year it
don't
is.
know, man. It like depends on the person. Depends on the person.
What about
Depends
you,
on why they're
Rahul? What
doing
about
it.
you, Rahul?
I don't know, man. I'd go with something peppy like All Star or something. Just lighten the mood.
I don't know, bro. The police are gonna be pretty confused when they find All Star in your suicide note.
Set the tone.
What about you, Shreyas?
I would go with this song called Siren. It's out on every store, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. It's created by this guy named Jeremy Sammy.
I would also use Siren and then cite it as my cause for death.
I'm like, fuck. It's a good song, man.
It's a good
Come
song.
on.
It's a good song. It's a pretty good song.
It's a good song. It's a good
Sometimes
song.
I
I'm
wonder
just
where the
surprised.
beat went, but it's a pretty good song.
I'm surprised he didn't send in submissions this time.
He
Even though we
probably
asked
did.
people to, we could have done it this
Probably
time.
did. We don't
No,
know.
no, he did. I'm looking at them right now.
Yeah. It's definitely.
I have
Siren.
never sent a submission. I have never sent a submission.
Neither have I
Sure.
ever lied.
It's okay. Right. So let's move on.
Two
What do we
submissions.
move on to? Submissions.
Do we have
Alright.
submissions?
We have one anonymous submission.
That's fantastic.
It's
Who's
from
that?
one dude 11 days ago when nobody even was looking at submissions. So, it is it wrong to feel superior to everybody else?
It's not wrong. In when you can feel whatever you feel like. I feel like I'm superior to Jeremy Silly. See, it's just a kind of personal thing. There's no real. I mean, there's a lot of
Fair enough.
evidence, but
I feel like he's not, but
see,
I feel like that.
I don't go around telling people that I feel superior to Jeremy Silly. Right? I'm doing it right now, but that's just
Like-
because, for example's sake.
That was an example. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not doing it out of like intent.
Hmm.
But
And
so what I think is that it's not wrong to think anything. It's just like you said, if you go around telling people that I'm better than you or anything like that, you're just an asshole.
What if you're an athlete and you are better than everybody else?
Like you're
You've
better.
seen boxing
Athletes.
conferences where people are like, "Look, I'm better than you. I've knocked the fuck out of you before. I'll do it again."
see,
Is that
No,
wrong?
see, that's better. That's superior to in one thing. I feel like this guy's talking like superior in general.
It could be
See, there
anything.
should be a
Did you
minimum
send in the
threshold.
submission as well?
If you're like superior to another person in like maybe 9 things, you're overall superior to them.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
So that's like the cutoff number.
Yeah.
9 things exactly. Could be like small. Like it could be any 9 things possible.
Like it should be 9 above, like you should be better at 9 more things than the person. Like you could both be good at like 30 things, but only if you're good in 39 you're better than him.
Okay, so a difference of +9.
Yeah.
Plus
Makes
9.
sense, but
Right.
that's not the point here. We're not talking about are you superior. So you're saying it's justified if it's more than 9.
Yeah, I'm saying
Okay.
if no, Jeremy Selig asked, how would you classify, right? He said you could be superior but only in one thing, and that makes sense, right? Usain Bolt is faster than Shreyas at running,
Okay.
but Shreyas. See, I've taken the wrong example. I was going to say Shreyas is a better music producer than Usain Bolt, but I just don't know at this point.
And you never know. Usain
Yeah.
Bolt could be dropping some bangers.
Some fire
He could.
tracks.
He could.
Fire. Ghost producing.
I
He
don't
was
know.
pretty good on drop the mic, so you know he can rap.
Alright, for example's sake, let's stick with it. See, so Shreyas could be better at music producing, and Usain Bolt could be faster at running. So, by that regard, see, I feel like this example is really off because we just know Usain Bolt is better. But
Yeah, and you said could be, so it's
Yeah.
already inaccurate.
so we get the point, right? If
Fair
Usain
enough,
Bolt
yeah.
was better at 9 more things than Shreyas, then he could proudly tell people that yes, I am superior to Shreyas, and people would not be able to refute it. It makes
He's
sense.
richer.
Yeah.
He's more famous.
We don't know if he's richer. We don't know the true extent of Shreyas' wealth.
True.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he's richer than me.
That's what all the rich people say, man.
And
Questionable.
Yeah, for sure.
Press
But-
X to doubt.
Anyways, like getting back to like the actual question,
There was an actual question.
is it wrong? Is it wrong to feel superior? And you can like you're about if you're better than if you're better +9 difference between superiority, whatever. You discuss that. But then is it wrong to feel superior? Like
I think
let's
everyone
assume
aspires
there's
to be
two people.
superior anyway, so it's probably amazing if you feel superior to everyone else.
Yeah.
As long as
But so
you're not like
I don't
Shreyas, like,
know.
oh, my music's the best. Listen to music.
I think it depends. I think it depends on like it works, man. I get like lots of streams, but anyway, I think it depends on what that person means by superiority. So do they mean superiority in the sense that I want to become the very best, like no one ever was, or do they mean superiority like everybody is beneath me?
Or
I
do they
am-
mean superior like never will I ever find someone like you? That was a good song.
That
Yes.
doesn't make you superior. That makes the other person superior.
It makes sense because see that's another type of feeling superior. Like my friends are better than yours.
Fair enough. Okay, let me sum it up. I have an important question to ask.
Right. So I think the end of the day is if you're better at 9 more things than the other guy, then yes, you can feel superior.
Okay.
If you're at
Right.
8.5, stop.
You're not
Stop.
superior.
8.5, no.
Stop right there. I'm calling the FBI.
Okay. So, important question. What do you guys think of tattoos?
Tattoos.
Don't get them on your face,
think that-
man.
Well, I was telling a friend about this actually. One second. I'll send a picture of this one guy.
Somebody you know.
It's not somebody I know, but you were talking about tattoos, and I think he is the prime example of what not to get as a tattoo.
Did he get the name of his
Oh my
girlfriend?
fucking god.
So this guy is
Is that
named
real?
Zan Frank. It's real. His name is Zan Frank,
Anne Frank?
and I guess you can tell. Zan
I mean,
Frank.
Look, then that
Zan
makes
as a
sense.
drugs.
It makes sense. It's a meaningful tattoo.
Yeah,
I mean,
but like
does he have like
I
a
don't-
birthmark which he overlaid with the tattoo to make it look cool, or just all
no, he
tattoos?
literally just wanted to get Anne Frank tattooed on his face.
Anne Frank?
Anne Frank.
Uh,
So yeah, I mean,
Bro,
you
that's
can
not
get a lot of
that's
tattoos.
Shreyas.
That's not me, man. I don't
That's
have Anne
you.
Frank tattoo on my face. I don't have Anne Frank tattoo on
We've
my
only ever
face.
seen one side
I
of your
can
face.
I can see both sides
I
now.
don't know, bro. It just looks like you like 4 years in the future or something.
If I,
I
if
can
four
see
years
it.
in
I
the
can see
future
it.
I get a tattoo like that, I'll let you guys know.
I mean, we'll probably find out anyway.
It's on your face, bro.
Okay, what about you, man? What do you think of tattoos?
See, like I said, don't get them on your face. They're pretty cool, but then you see, as a person of varying interests, I don't know what I would get. Right?
Exactly. See,
Are you ever at a
Ish.
standstill? Like, if you had to put one permanent thing on your body, what would it be? And some people chose yes. Let me get a picture of scissors. Right? Because scissors are the most important thing in my life. Or a picture of a gun. Which unless you live in the United States makes no sense. You're not even allowed to hold one. Right?
maybe that's why they want a gun tattoo because it's the only way they can have one.
So are you saying
And
all
yeah,
virgins
it
should
makes
have
sense.
pornographic image tattooed on their hand?
If they want to.
No, I kind of want to like speaking of pornographic images on someone's hand.
Really?
There's
That
another
seems
guy.
oddly specific.
There's another guy who like when Trump lost, he got a picture of Trump sucking a dick tattooed on his arm.
See, but then you see
Yeah.
that wouldn't go out of relevance.
But like, no matter how much you love or hate a guy, I think getting someone sucking a dick tattoo on your arm is like just so weird.
No, okay,
It's
okay.
gonna be there for like a really long time, if not the rest of your life.
Look, that's something I can actually get behind. Right? You're doing something so crazy, you're making a point. Right? If I get a picture of myself on my face sized as a tattoo, and that would be pretty epic. Right? I would have a tattoo of my face
That
on my
would
own
be epic,
face.
yeah.
That's a pretty cool idea, actually. Like a
Right?
black and white face tattoo. So you're just a
Silhouette,
black
yeah.
and white
It's
dude
just
walking around
yeah.
society.
So that makes sense, right? You wouldn't think of it normally, but you're making a point. Whereas
Hmm.
I don't understand what you would do tattooing an ex-girlfriend's name on your back,
I
on
have
your
a
lower
I have a
back.
friend who has a tattoo of his girlfriend on his chest, and they're broken up now, and he
That's
just has the
pretty
tattoo.
Oh my
sad.
god.
It's incredibly
No,
sad.
That is
And we
sad.
insult him about it every single day,
what I
and
don't
he can't really
understand
do.
is
Do you
what
know how
if
much tattoo removal costs?
oh yeah, it's pretty expensive, right?
It's very expensive.
And it's painful. And it's painful, like
Uh,
super
I don't
painful.
think it's as
Even more
painful. I
painful
don't
than getting the actual
really.
tattoo.
It just
no,
feels
I don't
like a
think it's that
burning
painful.
sensation,
Yeah.
right?
It is
No,
slightly
it's still more
no, no, no,
painful.
no. It's an annoying process. I think it annoys you, but I don't think it's painful.
It
At least
annoys
in the
you.
videos I've seen. It's like,
No, it's like
you know, the
I
sensitivity at
have a
this
couple of
place. It
friends.
doesn't really hurt, but it's really fucking. It makes you cringe.
It depends on where you're getting a tattoo as well. So like now we're on the subject of bad tattoos. There's people who get tattoos like on their eyeballs and shit
I've
like
seen
that.
those, yeah. People
Yeah.
have gone blind with that as well.
Yeah, exactly.
See,
I'm pretty sure everybody who's done that has gone
go
blind.
blind. I don't think you can hold a needle to your eyeball without going blind.
No, I don't. They just put ink in. Do they use a needle in your eye?
Jesus Christ, bro! I was being sarcastic.
I don't
No,
know,
you never
man.
know
You
because
don't fucking
they
I,
use
could
a
do that
needle in
shit.
your eye.
yeah, I know,
Ink
but
doesn't
like
just stay in your eye though. So
tattoos.
It's
it,
probably like a
it probably
sticker
has
or
to be
something.
ingrained in.
I guess maybe they use a needle or
Who
something. I
knows?
don't know. But the point is they went blind.
Yeah.
So
See,
like
okay,
unless they wanted to go blind, I don't think.
Look, there's two kinds of people. There's people who actually just have a reason to get a tattoo, and there's people who like find shitty reasons and get shitty tattoos. Like I've seen so many people who have random Roman numerals, like their birthday or the day they found their first crush or whatever. And imagine like imagine some dude just gets a tattoo on his balls, and like when he's having sex for the first time, he pulls down his pants and there's like a date in a Roman numeral in his
what the
fucking balls.
fuck? I don't know, man. That seems like a very Chad move to me.
Uh,
Would you put it past somebody to do
So
that though? There are like some crazy people.
I'm pretty. I think there's
DICX.
someone who got a tux.
I don't think there's K
I
in
think
Roman
it's.
numerals, is there?
Sorry?
Is there a K in Roman numerals?
Uh,
I don't think so. No, I think it's like L.
I don't even remember. There's M, there's an
L
M,
is
and
the
there's an
max.
H.
You can't spell dick with Roman numerals then.
I think there's an M. I think there's an M. I'm not sure, but
What would I do with
who uses Roman
DICM?
numerals?
What the
Just
hell is a
DIC. That's it.
DICM?
So yeah, so like, I'm pretty sure I saw. I didn't see it, thankfully, but read a story of some guy who got a tuxedo tattooed on his dick.
That's class. That's class.
But
That's
where would you
class.
leave the ports for the arms?
Class is one way to put it, but
No,
Where-
man,
just
there's
like
no other word for it. There's no other word
Did he
for it.
get, like-
Imagine.
Plastic surgery for the arms? What did he do for the arms?
no arms, just like the
Like a sleeveless vest.
body. Yeah, the sleeveless vest.
It's a cylindrical tuxedo.
That's like imagine if he's all formal while having sex. Hello, madam.
I don't get how else you would do it. It doesn't make sense otherwise.
Yeah. So, the main question: would you guys get tattoos?
No.
I would get a tattoo once I get enough money. So the thing is, like Tarun said, I don't know what tattoo I would get. Like, I want like a dragon tattoo, but that is cliche as hell. So I don't know.
Isn't there
seen
a,
so many
is there a
dragon
fucking
tattoos.
movie, a girl with a dragon tattoo or something?
Yeah, he probably just.
I'm pretty
He
sure
just-
that
he just ripped it
I don't
off.
know. I don't know what it is about that. I'm pretty sure that tattoo like comes to life or something like that. I don't know. I've never seen the movie.
I don't think that's it, bro. The tattoo comes to life.
What movie have you
I
watched?
don't know.
I think it was like
I'm just making a guess
Arrow or
based
something.
on what the.
see, I know what you
Just
should
taking
get. I know
guess
what you
based on
should
what
get,
it's called.
Shreyas. You should get
What?
like a dick in a tuxedo.
That's a fantastic idea. I think I'll do that.
Uh,
I'm going to get like my song tattooed on my chest.
As the lyrics.
No, not the lyrics, just like the image of the song.
Oh no
Cover
no
art.
no! Get that Spotify code and tattoo it on your face, so people can scan your
there's people who've done
face.
that. There must be people who've done that.
Yeah, obviously.
No, but that has
Every
meaning
time-
though.
every
That has
time-
meaning. Like, if you ever
Every
chart.
time I release a new song, I just change the tattoo.
What
Or just
spot is it?
add a QR code to your body, leading you to your website or your link tree or something.
I think people have actually like tattooed QR codes on their arms
Okay,
and.
first
Yeah, of
off,
course, yeah.
I doubt that's possible, and because humans can't do that.
I don't know if it works, but I've seen.
No,
people tattoo
I've seen QR code tattoos. I don't know if they work though.
They're probably
If they
stickers.
work, that'd be mad.
Unless there's
It
like
probably does. I mean, it's just the
no.
the line.
Dude, are there machines for permanent tattoos?
I don't know. It's not like you
Yes.
can't just like stamp it on them
Yeah,
that
exactly.
way.
So-
You have to use a needle. So
Yeah,
it's
and
hard.
you'd need a person operating it, right?
Yeah, but these guys
Yeah.
do crazy shit. You've seen the tattoos these like people come
Yeah,
up with
but
these days.
A QR code can
but the
be
thing is,
completely
like,
changed
QR
even with
code-
yeah.
QR code needs like inhuman levels of precision.
It's literally
So
like
like if I get a QR if I get a
lead you to
QR code
fucking-
on my song on my arm, it'll
and
probably
it
lead
goes
to a porn
wrong.
site.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Raccoons eating monkeys or something.
Just imagine.
Never know.
Like
what-
check out my song, it's tattooed on my arm, and then it just takes you to a fucking
Okay, raccoon eating monkey. Star
Are you guys
Wars
Team
film.
Monkey or are you Godzilla Toads?
Team Monkey. Monkey all the way.
What about you, Menon?
Wait, what? How?
Are you Team Monkey
Godzilla
or
versus
Godzilla
Kong.
Toads?
Oh, I was thinking about raccoons versus monkeys for a bit. Okay.
How the fuck?
I
Answer
was
the question though. Answer the
Team
question.
Godzilla.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, we got Godzilla over
Bro,
here.
King Kong, little simp, man. Why would you?
So you're a Godzilla
See,
Todd then.
King
Yeah, look,
Kong.
wait.
King
He
Kong
I
is
he
a
should have known. I should have known this guy was a Godzilla Todd.
he 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 gave up his fight for a girl he cannot even physically bone. Okay, she's
It's called true
1/64th
love.
his. It
Godzilla
it's
fucking.
called tier 3 Pokemon sub. Okay, it's called it's called shithousery. It's what it's called.
You've seen the trailer. You've seen what Kong can do. He's badass.
Yeah, he
What does
cannot.
Godzilla do? He
What
just
he
fucking.
he's,
cannot do is
A
burn
fucking
a
lizard.
human lady, right?
Look, Godzilla is a
yeah,
fucking lizard.
I don't think that's
Godzilla-
what the fight is about.
Lizards are pussies that drop their tail and flee the scene when they're threatened.
Right,
Okay,
but
Kong
lizards
doesn't
don't
do
need to
that shit.
reproduce sexually.
Look,
Kong
Kong
bit two
is a
dinosaurs'
big monkey.
heads off at once.
He's a big monkey. That is all you need to know. He's a big monkey.
True, yeah, he's a big monkey.
Protect
I'm not explaining that
humanity.
much.
Return to monkey.
All right. Here's the scenario. What if Kong is about to die? Who is his
He won't.
heir?
No. It isn't possible.
No, listen. How would his species continue? Unless there's a Miss Kong, there's a fucking 70 feet monkey pussy.
He would bone a human lady.
Now that would be
He's
the
gone into
actual.
bestiality from the earlier topic, which he shouldn't mention. And now he's gonna go on for the next 5 episodes with this.
Okay, I think this is kind of my fault because I kind of led Shreyas to that, but
It's his fault falling into
No,
it.
see, here's the thing. All right, it's not bestiality if the monkey is bigger than you.
Of course it is.
the
Every gorilla
hell,
is
man.
bigger than humans.
What? What are you
It's the
saying?
worst
That's
logic ever.
literally the most.
It's a shame to call yourself a
That's
monkey supporter.
Stupid. That's stupid. So what? If a horse decides to, it doesn't count.
No, that's why I specified monkey. Okay. Here's the thing.
Bro, most monkeys are bigger than
Kong.
humans.
You're lost. Don't give us a
See,
bad
the
name from the
thing is,
Godzilla
Kong-
dog.
No. See, here's the thing. Kong is bigger, meaning he has a bigger brain. Right? He has such a big brain that he was able to craft an axe.
Holy
Okay, as
shit.
seen in the trailers.
Using Godzilla's
Right,
spine plate or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, he
So
was
pretty
name
cool, that's pretty
one
cool.
monkey. Name one monkey that has crafted an axe.
Curious George.
That's right.
destroyed in seconds.
No.
Curious
No.
George did do that.
Alright. Now name.
What's
now
the
name-
monkey in Planet of the Apes?
Bro,
I
they
forget his
they
name. That guy's
invent-
pretty
See,
fucking
that's
smart.
the whole point. Planet of the Apes, they're all like human level intelligence.
Exactly.
They're basically as smart as humans.
Bro,
If they could,
That makes them
like,
humans.
who's to say that real apes couldn't?
We're fighting the wrong fight here. It's not Godzilla versus Kong. It's not what matters here.
What does matter then? The MYNTRA logo.
No. It's two sides of bestiality. Does it count if the animal is bigger than you?
No, this guy's a disgrace to the monkey fans. Don't listen to that argument.
Look. Alright. It's very simple.
It's not very
Kong
simple.
has human
I
intelligence.
highly doubt it's
okay?
simple. There
Every
is no
single
way it can
animal
be
that has
simple.
human intelligence is a human. There's no other animal that has human intelligence. Therefore, Kong is a big human.
Kong does not have human intelligence. He's just a smart monkey. He's not that smart. He's
Smart
just
monkey that is
overpowered.
he's so smart that he has human intelligence. That's how smart he is.
First of all, nobody said he's the one who crafted the axe himself.
He
He just happened to
probably,
wield
Who
it.
else would craft the gun?
I don't
probably
know.
got the idea from Instructables or something.
Fucking DIY shit on WikiHow. You never know.
Alright. I
I mean,
mean,
if he can Google it, then like all power to him, man.
Anyway,
But yeah, I think
the fact is Kong is cooler. We can end it with that.
yeah, Kong is good. Kong is going to
Godzilla
win.
dogs
Oh,
are pretty dumb, and we've all seen a lot of them.
I cannot wait
Right.
for you all to be proven wrong.
I mean, the movie
see.
ends with both of them teaming up to fight Mecha Godzilla. So no one's gonna get proven wrong.
See,
It's
it's
probably
not-
gonna end
it's-
like Batman versus Superman.
They both fight
Like
for
Martha,
Martha,
and then they just stop, and then just stop fighting.
and then
It's
few
gonna be
years
like
down the
save,
line,
save,
people
save
ask,
Mothra. Why did you say that name?
Screw Mothra. I hate Mothra.
and then 3-4 years down the line, some idiots are gonna be like, "Oh, bro, release the Snyder cut. Release, release the one release the one where Mega Godzilla's a girl." Society
Right,
nowadays.
so I think that's pretty much all we can talk about.
Pretty cool. See you guys later. Next time. Like,
That's all
See you
subscribe,
guys
enough.
next
share.
time.